right, now we're good.
Now we're good? Welcome to the Duluth Curling Club on another cold night up here in the far north. We're underway with Danny Peterson against Mark Hansen's team, both coming in with 5-7-1 records. So close on paper with Jim Lutton and Doug Britton. First rock has been headed, it's gone down the ice. Let's see, that was thrown by, is that Phil DeSalvo?
Mm-hmm.
Felipe DeSalvo is playing lead for Mark Hansen. Mark Nustel now playing lead for Danny Peterson.
All right, little scramble this today with teams haven't quite settled in. We didn't know who was playing what positions. I think we got them all updated now.
I think we're good now. Looks like that's gonna tap that red rock. Is it gonna get into the house? It is. Opens up the middle. Corner guard for yellow. And
yeah, I don't
Phil
know if
DeSalvo's ready to go.
I don't know if I'd come right in, but that's not that. That's fine choice right now.
Well, you gotta guard up it. Go in behind it. I like it. You'd like another center guard.
That is correct.
Looks like a good rock from Phil.
Yeah, right what he asked for.
Sure is. Boy, perfect weight right out of the. Look at that, just before the tee line. Danny Peterson's asking Doug Cameron now to come right up to it, I think. Or no, did he change that?
I think they changed it and they're going to try to take it out.
Yeah. I think early on that's probably a better call. Oops, a little inside maybe? I think so. We're going to have to really work on that one to get by that. They're not going to get it. They're going to be into the top guard. I think he might have been a little narrow on the release. Got the center guard back for him.
I don't know if Danny wanted the center guard, but
Mark Schubert steps in now, throwing number 2 rocks for
does Shuby uses a stick, doesn't he?
the Mark Hansen team without Mark Hansen. Yep.
Yeah, a lot of teams I think are shorthanded this week.
Looks like a full slate of curling out there. All 8 sheets are filled up.
Nice guard there by
It's going to work out
Shuby.
just fine. About half the rock showing, maybe. Half the counting rock showing. And this is Nate Fox. He'll try and take it out.
Doesn't mind if he hits the guard. And did he get it?
He's close. I think he did.
Wow, nice
That's
shot.
a good shot from Nate Fox.
Very good. That was, you probably could only see about a little over half, 3/4 of it.
I'd say only half.
Yeah, it was a nice shot.
It was a real good shot. See if Shuby can get rid of that yellow rock. He'd love to hit it and roll back behind cover.
This looks pretty good. Wow, it's not going to get the, well, is it? Might get the roll. No. Good shot.
Roll to the outside, but Danny Peterson's got to decide whether to take that. I think he's already decided. He's going to look for the long roll. Hit that red. There's also another red rock in. That's why.
Yeah.
And he does not. Let's see. Who's got the hammer?
Well, Danny has a hammer.
Okay.
But it's first end. You don't like to. You don't want to have a big give up a big score right away in the first or be drawn against 4 or anything like that in the first end.
Not at all.
So when you get a chance to eliminate rocks, normally you'll do it.
This will be a good shot. He's got a piece of it. Red rock's gone. So is the yellow rock.
Still a good shot.
Yes,
Like I said, in the early ends, you never know for sure what the ice is going to do, what the speed is. So play it a little cleaner.
Brings up Terry Christensen. The rest of his family's all over in Pyeongchang.
Did Linda go already?
South, well, maybe she hasn't left already. But they will be there. Linda and daughter Cody. Corey.
Cody?
Corey.
Who's Cody? I haven't met her. Ooh, this looks like pretty good. Is it going to get by?
I don't. It's by. Is there going to be enough weight?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it looks good overhead. Yes. Very nice shot.
Probably, well, fully open looks like, hey?
Yeah. Yeah. You'd think about that yellow rock. I mean, but it's not covering. Doug Cameron now up. So Dan Peterson's pretty much got his regular team here. The Mark Hansen team is missing Quinn Evanson and Mark Hansen. Rock's on its way. It's close. It's close. He's by, I think. Oh, man, was that tight.
I didn't know you could get a roll. I didn't think you could get a roll underneath there.
Man, that was a good shot.
Good brushing. Good,
Yes.
Good throw.
For sure, because there was not much room. At first, I thought for sure he was going to hit that guard, but no, he got around it. Great shot. That makes it tough. Now there's only a half a rock showing for Terry.
Just a soft weight hit.
Can they hold it out there? The line is still good.
A little tight. Getting
It's
tighter.
really tight. It's really tight.
He
I
got
think
it.
it's by.
Yeah. Nice
Oh,
shot.
man, that's 2 good shots in a row.
Absolutely.
Doug Cameron and then
Then
Terry
we'll be,
Christensen.
yeah. Doug's got to match him again.
This is a much easier shot than either of the prior 2.
That's right.
Now he wants to hit on the inside and get a roll back behind those 2 rocks in the center. Guard rocks.
Kind of looks like, oh, it's pretty darn close.
Not much roll though. That rock is totally in the open. Let's see.
This
We
will be
around
Mike.
to Mike Farrell.
Yep, we're Skips Rocks now, so.
Okay. Mike Farrell is skipping tonight in the absence of Mark Hansen.
Gonna play that out turn. We've seen it a few times.
This would be the 4th time in a row, I think. Line looks good. I think he's got it.
Yep. No roll. Oh, he did get a roll.
Oh,
Wow.
that was a sweet roll.
Man,
Just a little bit. Now,
These guys are making a lot of nice shots, aren't they?
sure are. There's only 3 inches of that rock showing. So that's a tough one. Don't think they can go for it. I think they got to draw the other side. Is that what they're looking at?
I'd you know, if you want to score 2, it'd probably be a good idea to play a draw. And it also, in case you have to draw with your next one.
Get a little practice at it, huh?
Exactly.
All right, this is Dan Peterson.
His first. I'm wrong. He's running that. He's running the yellow back.
Yeah.
We were saying draw.
Yeah, we were saying draw.
He's going to run that yellow back, and that makes sense too. It's not a very long run back, and if you don't make the run back, you'll peel your yellow out of there and make more room. It's going to curl too much, huh?
It might curl too much. Yes, it is. Right by that red rock. And he still is covered now.
Yeah, I didn't get the secondary option there.
Plus, he didn't get the
primary.
The practice on the draw weight.
Yeah.
So,
gonna have a. Well, he might be able to hit that rock that's in the middle. You can see half of it, but.
Terry's gonna try and put another rock in the house.
Sure.
Boy, you'd like this just biting the 12. You don't want to be very deep.
No, yeah, right. Unless you're fully buried.
Yeah, for sure. You don't want to give
Danny something that he can use.
Something easy, yeah, right.
Mine looks a little tight to me.
It does look tight. He could bump that red rock in if he's not careful.
It's his rock, so you want to...
Oh, it is his rock.
Yeah,
okay.
Just a little heavy.
Well, did the gel. No, those are both partially. Those are covered.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
There is a possible double if he can hit that top red rock just right. I don't know if he can stay around, though.
And that's a tough draw right now, too.
That's a very tough draw. That worked out fine.
That worked out really good.
So Danny Peterson's got...
he's going to have a tough shot with his first end shot here.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I like this shot that he's talking about. Hit the one rock and see if you can roll over. Then you might make the double, score one. You might just hit and roll and cut him down to one.
They're trying to hit on that outside rock.
I think so. Don't you? Well, that could be a draw broom too, couldn't it?
Yeah, it could. You know, he could cut him down by drawing to that.
Yep.
To that red rock that's buried.
Yeah. So last rock here of the first end, kind of an entertaining first end.
Yeah, it has been. This is picked up nicely. Let's see what Danny can do here. Still not sure what he's playing. We'll see with weight he throws. He's trying to play the hit and roll. No, he's not. He's playing the draw, isn't he?
Looks like straight draw.
Yeah. Looks like a good shot, too.
Or a draw tap.
How far is he going to move him? Not far enough, but he cuts him down from 3 to 1.
Probably the smart play in the first end.
I think that was a very smart play. Dan Peterson cuts down the Mark Hansen team. Tonight skipped by Mike Farrell. So it's 1-0 Hansen over Peterson.
Yeah, live to fight another day. A little chilly in here tonight, huh, Doug?
Yeah, it is.
But it's a little chilly outside, too.
Still, we should get some heat, you know.
One of these days. What did you have on the point there this morning? Or do you have a thermometer?
Yeah, I do have a thermometer. What was it? Tonight was warmer than the last two, I think. Might have been -3.
Oh. I had it cold this morning.
Did you?
-15.
Really? Oh, you get up earlier than me. You got to go to work.
I forgot about that part of it, too. Yeah, it was a cold walk to work, I'll say that.
Ooh, I'll bet it was. What do you got, 6 blocks?
Takes me 7 minutes. I don't know if I can block a minute. That's probably about right.
Oh, for you? I bet you're...
I assume it's a half a mile.
Yeah. No, I'm sure that was cold.
It was very cold.
Okay, our opening rock is into the house from... This is
Mark.
This is Mark Newstall, and Danny wants a corner guard set up on the other side. He's going to ignore that red rock for the time being. Tad heavy.
Looks like it might have slipped in.
So Mike's going to try and get rid of that.
Felipe will be playing his out turn basically right down the center line. Ooh, it got just a little bit wide.
I think he's just fine with it. I'm thinking he's less fine now. Good call. He got just wide.
I saw it when it came out of his hand. It just had a little bit of an outward release or whatever, and and he threw it pretty hard. It looked like too.
He did throw it hard. Yeah, that would have been under our feet if it had
Yep.
kept going.
So Danny says, "Well, I got one in. Why don't we guard this one, and we'll deal with that shot rock later."
I like a little split off that yellow one, but get 2 rocks in, maybe 1 buried.
We'll see. Mark might say the same thing. He says, "I'm not going to do that,
Yeah.
guard."
Yeah.
Looked like guard weight from here,
It does look like guard weight.
but it might over curl.
They are working it hard.
It might
Nate
not.
Fox and Doug Cameron.
They can get it over. I think it's a good rock.
I hate those high guards, though.
Certainly guarded the shot rock.
It did do that.
Or second count, I mean. Mike says, "Well, if they're going to guard that one, why don't we guard ours?" I don't mind it. Don't have hammer. Shuby. Probably a bit of a guess on the weight because I don't think we had many. Oh, no, we had plenty down that side.
Yeah, we did. It's moving now. It's a little heavy for a guard.
Maybe you get that little split the other direction. No,
Might
it's
be
not
through
going to
the
touch
house.
anything. Yeah, that side was plenty fast.
All right, now it's Dan. Now he might take that red rock out, I think. And I think he would like to roll to the outside. He doesn't care which way. In fact, he could sit right there. He'd be fine because the double is really not in play. This is Nate Fox. Clear that red rock. And I think he's got it.
Looks good.
He's going to roll to the outside. Is he going to stick? No, he sticks around nicely. Just fine.
Play the open one. Looks like they're going to try to hit that open one, Shuby. With the stick. When using the stick, boy, you can throw it hard if you want to.
Yeah, you can. I hated the stick. 2 weeks I tried it.
Is Nancy using the stick right now?
She is using the stick, and she's pretty good with it.
It takes, like anything else, it takes practice.
Oh, you may have missed this. A little inside. Nope, you got it. And he's got a roll.
Good sweeping.
Good roll. Back to the other side and in the number 1 count position. So Dan Peterson's going to have to deal with that rock at some point. You can come in on top of it. You can take it out. You hate to take them out in the back of the house early in the end.
Yeah.
But I think that's what he's looking at. Yep.
Key here, got to make sure you keep your shooter. You can get rid of that rock, but make sure your shooter stays in. Probably wouldn't mind rolling a little to the outside.
Oh, I think he'd like to roll to the inside.
You think so?
I think so.
Give him something to draw to?
It does give him, because it's too deep. Those 2 rocks up front are not going to cover it that well. He's going to get a roll to the inside, though, I think. Like it or not. Pretty much sit right there.
Yeah, that's not so bad. We'll give, I'm sure that Mike will go after it and see if he can roll under. So Terry's going to play, did they just say hack weight? I think that's what I heard him say.
It's got to be pretty steady weight to get around those guards. I think.
He's around the first one. Is he around the second one?
Yeah, if he's around the first, I think he's clear. Oh, no, he isn't. He's going to get that second one.
And just chipped it. Probably should have let it come up more, because I didn't think it was going to get by. You might have been better off letting it come up a little bit more and get it out of there. Good news is you can't guard both of them.
And both are open now.
Yep.
Well, he's got to guard that back one, I would think.
I would think so, but probably an in-house guard, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's exactly what he's saying.
And then we'll see.
Top of the 12-foot.
So he's way out into off the house to make this draw.
We have not seen a rock sliding that far out.
Thought he got out there fairly close.
And I think his weight looks good for what they want to do.
I don't know that it's going to get to the house.
No, I don't think it will either, but he's going to cover that back rock nicely. Good shot from Doug Cameron. That takes away a play on that back rock.
I think if you're Mike, you got to just hit that top one.
Yep.
And maybe see what happens with your next one. Even if you nose it or roll under a little bit.
Roll under would be fine. Just
make the scoring area smaller.
Oh, he's going to try and...
The double's there too, but...
Oh, is he saying draw into that back one?
Yeah. Don't know if I like this without the hammer.
He says if we take that top one out, okay. Just don't be wide here. It's a gutsy call early on. He's up one. If he makes it, he's golden here. I don't know if he's got enough weight. I think it's going to curl across.
Yeah, I don't think it's got the weight either.
It's way light.
Well, if you can tick that over. Oh, they got her by.
Well, if they can get it in, actually.
Well, they got a lot.
Sweep.
I was gonna say they got a lot further than I thought they could.
Me too. And
they got number two. So two rock. That was good. Good shot then.
Very good shot.
We thought that was light.
Well, it was light for what he wanted. 2.5 feet light, but all in all, a good shot.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think Dan can get that one out of there.
No, he's probably just tap your own up, maybe.
That's what I like.
I think so. That's what Dan is asking for. He's just trying to decide. Ooh, he's gonna play a little split on that one in the top.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, if you can make it, it's nice. Well, it doesn't look like bad line.
Got a little more weight than we saw from Terry's rock. Boy, look at it move.
Wow.
Look at it move. Is he around? No, he's gonna tap it back. Is it gonna be too much? That's a good rock. It's a real good rock.
They're 1 and 2 now.
But that number one's in the open, and
if Mike can make a hit and roll, he can get shot rock.
If he could roll on top of that back yellow one, that would be something.
Yeah. Good shot by Doug still.
That was a really good shot.
He almost got second count. I mean 1, 2, and 3. But red is still number 3 right now. But Mike's trying to make that change.
A roll back, knocking the top yellow rock, top of the 4-foot rock out. Roll back onto the back of the 4-foot rock.
Playing the out turn. We'll see how much this curls. Doug's curled with that back house weight a lot.
Really curled. He's got to have good weight with that broom, or he's going to go right through there. He's got pretty good weight. They're sweeping it hard, and they're holding it out there.
Yeah, that ran. He did a nice job of holding it.
Got a chance.
It's pretty much nose.
No, it's going to nose it.
He is not shot rock. He's second count.
But you know what that does? Even if Dan chooses to hit that, he's not going to be counting.
He'll have to roll to be counter.
Right. To be number 2 count.
Number 2 count, yeah.
He is number 1 count.
Yeah, he's already number 1, but...
Well, we'll see what he does. He's obviously going to hit that. He might Yeah, I suppose if he can hit it just right, he could roll to a number 2 count position.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's Dan with his first rock. Down 1. Chance to get 2 here. I don't see him getting 3, do you? Not
I
with
think
that red
there's a
rock.
chance. I think there's a chance. I thought he got a little out on this
Looks
one.
a little wide. He's certainly not going to get the roll he wants. In fact, he may roll out with that shooter.
Boy, you don't want to hit it too thin. You could even angle it onto the...
Wow, missed
Ooh.
everything. That was not a good shot from Dan Peterson.
No. If I'm Terry, I think I just try to draw one.
Draw it right back into that pocket. Yep,
Yeah, I like the call.
I do too. It's hard to get around that yellow rock, and if he were to come up against it, he could move that into...
Just try not to try to make sure there's no double here.
Yeah.
If you can get, I think you'd like to get past, even if you're in the open.
Oh, he's fine in the open as long as he's 1 and 2, and his,
He won't be 1 and 2.
No, his 1 and 3, and his rocks are spread apart.
This is running too. It must be a little heavier.
It is, and it's a little heavier than he wants. He's gonna pop that. Maybe he'll knock it into a counting position.
I think you'd like to cross this. Oh, that's too heavy.
Yeah.
If you were just tapping it a little. Yeah, then yellow is still shot.
Yellow shot. Let's see, and
Straight draw for
yellow
2.
is 1 and 3. Is that right? 1 and
Yeah, they're 1 and 3.
1 and 3. So, can they come down and tap their own yellow rock? And
I don't think so. I mean, you could. It's a long guard. You don't have to move it much. You could just play back 4-way, try to just chip it.
they could get 3 out of it, just like you said. The other possibility is to draw for 2.
I think I'd play back, or even just T-line weight. And if you chip that yellow a little bit and get the 3rd point, just make sure you get your 2.
Yeah, look where Doug's got that broom.
He looks like he's just a straight draw.
Straight draw. Now, it looked like it ran a little straighter out on this way out on this piece of ice, didn't it?
We haven't seen the right weight yet, but it did seem to be correct.
So if it runs straight, he could end up tapping that red one back into counting position. So we'll see. It's a lot of broom. We haven't seen anything out there.
Thought he was pretty close to the broom. Line it's hanging a little bit. Still on the red.
Sure is.
Yeah, it did run a little straight there.
But it isn't. Well, he's going to end up getting just 1.
Yep, just 1. Ran straight.
Another fun end, though. A lot that could have happened there both ways.
Mm-hmm.
So 1-1 after 2 ends. Mark Hansen, who's not here, his team is playing well under the skippership of Mike Farrell tonight against Dan Peterson. Hansen has the hammer here in the 3rd end.
Did you spin that?
Oh yeah, I just spun myself. Consider it spun.
All right. So this will be Mark Newt. Oh, Danny's not back there yet.
Oh, just throw it anyway there, Mark. He did, see? He's
Mark
listening to
knows.
me.
Mark knows what to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
I believe this is going to be off center, but it's going to be a guard. Something in front.
Corner guard. Whoops. It's like Mike Farrell's opting to go to the opposite side.
Yep.
Is he putting up a guard or is he coming in the house? I didn't see the call.
Trying to come in the house.
Okay.
Going out to the wing.
He's going to get it. Nice weight from
Felipe.
Phil Salvo.
Yep. Try to soft weight hit here. Or just a draw. Oh, just
I
a
think
draw.
he's just drawing.
Yeah, just
He's
a draw.
drawing to the other side.
Trying to go around his guard.
Might be a little light for that, though. I think he's got 2 corner guards.
One behind the other.
One next to the other.
Oh, it rubbed off, so it's a little closer to center. Not so bad.
Less useful when they're like that, though. If it had been staggered the other direction, it would have been easier to get around him.
Yeah.
Phil DeSalvo with his second rock in this third end.
So he's going to try to go around him. Looks like to me.
I think so. Love to get one over there. Have 2 ends spread apart.
One undercover.
He's definitely around the guards. So you got the weight to pull up now, or is he a little heavy? Oh yeah. A little deeper than he would have liked. He would have liked to have been the same depth as the red rock on the top, but that's a good shot.
Danny's asking Nate Fox, play the hit and roll underneath.
It's not much broom. He's got to fire this one. And he did. Everybody's standing in the way. We can't see what's happening.
Is he going to hit it? I was going to say, if he hit it, he probably made the double.
Yeah,
Just missed.
winged it right by. A little inside, I guess, or that was not enough broom. Didn't look like much broom to me. Well, this is setting up as a good end for Dan Peterson and
No,
a problem end for...
no, Danny's got the problem.
oh, yeah, Danny's got the problem. Mike Farrell's setting up here.
It's early, though.
It is very early yet.
I think, was he trying to guard it or try to be just frozen?
I think he'd like to be up the top of the house, but in.
Yeah, I think he'd like a little nibbler if you can get it.
It looks like he's going to. Is he going to get it?
Not quite.
Ooh, that's close. But a nice guard.
Yep.
Dundee.
Ooh, Danny's gonna go in here.
Yeah,
If he
I
can
like-
make the draw, is he playing it or is he hitting? Yeah, he's playing the draw, I think.
I think he wants to come right on top of that. 'Cause
One
he's
in the
a little
back.
concerned with those red rocks in play in the house.
Yeah, if you can make this freeze, you're in good. You know, it really takes you out of a little trouble here. Line looks good. It's all about the weight right now.
He was a little heavy with his last rock. He was trying to take out. I don't know, is this going to move that much? It might be a little heavy again.
It's trying to
Oh,
move.
it's getting over there. It's getting over there. He's going to tap it back. Oh, and he's going to get a nice roll.
Very
Farther
nice
undercover.
shot.
That's a good shot. Well, that turns things around. That puts Danny Peterson in a better position here this end. Mike Farrell's...
The way they're looking at the ice, I wonder if it actually picks something, because we thought it was a little heavy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it seemed all of a
It seemed to
sudden.
really come down in a hurry.
It sure worked out well for the Peterson team.
All right, Shuby's going to try to draw one in there. This one looks light to me.
It looks light to me too. That last one had a pretty good amount of weight. A lot of sweeping going on. I think they're by the guards. They're going to get it there. Oh, that's good sweeping. Can they get it there?
Not quite.
Not quite, but
Another rock in, but now if you're Danny, you almost gotta.
Throw it
Well, if
back.
you corner that rock that was just thrown, that'd be pretty good.
it'd be good because then they can't use it. I'm not sure they can use it anyway because it's behind those two corner guards that are staggered the wrong way. At any rate, they want to cover. If they come in and corner that guard, that rock, they'd be happy.
I think it'd be good.
But anything up in front, just fine.
Yeah, you don't want to come deep to give them something to use. How's it look?
It looks good. I think it's going to be just fine. It's going to do just what they wanted.
Now I think you almost have to get rid of some of that stuff, don't you?
Oh, I think so. Those two staggered rocks are really hurting them now.
Well, I guess if you draw one in, you're okay too.
You've got to hit full 4. If you can make it, perfect. Yeah, the draw is still there for sure. For sure. But it's time to make it. Not sure that's enough room. Jerry Christensen with an early pressure shot. He's still clear of that guard, but it's coming. It's closing fast. He's into the guard. He's going to move it out of the way.
Weight was pretty close.
It was close. It was real close. Just needed maybe 4 inches more broom.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll just lay another guard up.
Doug just threw it, so he should have a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll make this one. It's a little nervous when you're trying to cover one rock
And
that's
there's
counting, and there's a bunch of the opponent's rocks in the house. You don't want to make a mistake.
Yeah, as they say, it gets to be a real lonely yellow in there. He'd like a friend or two.
Yep. Well, he's going to be guarded after this one, I'm sure. Yep. Just about in exactly the same place as before. Perhaps even better because it's right in the middle of that gap. Now the draw into the middle is not there. Now I think you got to place something off one of your red rocks to the side, don't you?
Can they see? Can they see us in there? That's what I mean, Mike's looking at it.
Yeah, I think you
that's
got
the
to.
shot, yeah.
Either that or you blast open those yellow rocks up front.
Hard to get rid of them all the way they're set up in there. So
Mm-hmm.
I think he's trying it. Just
Got to.
I'd be playing. Make sure you're there. You know, back 4, back 8 weight.
Yep. Boy, now he's giving him a lot of broom.
So he must only be playing tap weight.
He's not trying to get rid of that rock. He's just trying to
Bump one in there.
bump one in.
Yeah, I'd be real tempted to try to play enough weight to tap it back. Line's pretty good.
I think it's looking good. It's coming
Oh,
now.
it's curling now. Look at it.
curling
Wow.
Big time, yeah. Yeah, he's going to knock that one out. Well, unless he rolls over.
Boy, there's getting to be a lot of reds in there.
And can they get rid of it?
Can they get rid of it? That was actually, that had enough. That had bump back weight.
Yeah.
That would have been, if he had had the right angle, he could have tapped it right onto that yellow and been laying a bunch.
but he isn't.
He is not. Now it's harder, but there's too many rocks in the way.
Yeah, boy, it's not a clear path to that yellow one at all.
Yeah, and there's... So Danny's still trying to guard his lonely yellow in there, but it is still shot.
Was taking a lot of broom. Just going to cover those red rocks, I guess.
Yeah, he's just trying to guard it. I mean, what else you got?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't see anything else to do.
Well, we got a stray rock from sheet 7. Now that's kicked out of the way, so we're ready to go. Doesn't want to be too heavy here and help him out.
Looks like guard weight to me. Thing is it going to curl too much? To me, looks like it's going to curl too much.
I think it'll be a good rock.
Well, that angle is still there.
Boy, that's tough, though.
It is hard. Really hard.
Is there a way through? There's a little bit of a portal right down the middle. That's what I think they're going to do. Man, that's a tough shot, though. Can you throw big time weight? Probably not.
No, I don't.
You can't.
No,
couldn't do
the
it.
one thing, these overheads always make it look like there's more room than there is.
Yeah,
when we're looking from here.
No. That yellow rock is tucked back behind just perfectly.
Yeah, you just got to play a double tap here.
Just?
And the good news about this is it may open up that other red that's on the side for you to use with your next one.
He just saw his third Terry Christensen.
Try a very similar.
Right. So
Not quite the same with the two having to do a double tap here, but got to be on the outside.
Fun shot.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
If he were to make it, it would be huge. It would bust the game open early on. But making it is a big if. All right, Mike Farrell is ready. Pretty good weight.
Too narrow.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Yeah, I ticked that guard.
Oh, that's no good. That didn't tell us anything. That
Nope.
didn't do much of anything. That gives Dan Peterson another shot at throwing a
Little
guard
better
up on
guard,
top
yeah.
of those and I like Dan Peterson's chances in this end.
Yeah, I think if he puts up any kind of guard on that 4-foot line, anywhere around that 4-foot line, I don't think there's a shot. His last of the third end. Doug standing almost on the other sheet.
Now you can stand on the other sheet. You cannot have the broom on the other sheet, right?
I think officially, this is our old curling rules quiz. I think you have to have 1 foot on your sheet.
Or just like it's just
Cool.
just like playing pool. Then
Oh, Danny, did he throw? You don't want to be any heavier.
no, you don't want to give him something to play off of. I don't
he
think.
was-
It's
Well, it just didn't do anything for him.
No, it didn't. But
Mike's got the same shot.
actually, he's got a clean shot at the tap is not in. Doesn't have to use it now. He can play off that one.
He can do either one. I mean, he's got 2 options now. You can either do. You can hit this one. onto it. If it hangs wide, you got the other one. So you got two options here.
Mm-hmm. He wants to hit the, I think he wants to do exactly what you just diagrammed.
Mm-hmm. Well, this would be for a bunch if he makes it. It's probably a 1 in 10 shot.
I bet it's even higher than that.
He's narrow again. Unless they can really hold it.
Nope, they can't.
Now is it going to do some ticky-tacks? Oh, he didn't even get past the guard.
Nope.
Yeah, the error on that one, you had to be wide.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because you had the other option, wide.
2-1 Peterson over the Hansen team, skipped tonight by Mike Farrell after the third end. But that was a very interesting.
Oh yeah, that's a. I'm sure there was a little bit of tension there with seeing all those red rocks in play.
That yellow rock was just in the first in the perfect position.
Yeah. Like we said, we thought maybe you had to clear some of that stuff out, but it wasn't easy to clear out, so I can see why they didn't want to.
All right, on to the fourth end, coming back our way. Let's see what Dan's going to try here.
Center guard looks like he's looking for.
Looks like he's going to get a center guard if they get it over that hog line. It's going to be a high guard. It did clear the hog line, and it's right on the center, but a lot of room behind that. Phil DeSalvo's ready to go. Trying to lay one off to the corner. Looks like pretty good weight to me. He's had good weight all night, hasn't he? Yeah.
He's giving them some rocks to use, that's for sure.
Yeah, and he's going to ignore it. Trying to use his center guard, come behind it.
Ooh, I think he's got a good one.
I think he does too. That's looking very good.
Might come out the other side, but good shot.
Stays in front of the tee line. Does show a little on the opposite side.
Oh, with that high guard, you could come around with hack weight, board weight, whatever, what kind of weight you wanted. I think I'd play a little soft, take a little more room, play a little softer weight. Make sure you're not flirting with that guard, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of think I would too.
There he has. He's done that.
Yeah, you don't want to whiz on by either, boy. You got to get a piece of this counting rock. Might be a little wide. Let's see if it's got the right weight.
Looks good. Might lose the shooter.
A piece of it lost the shooter. See if Dan chooses to come behind that center guard again. I would guess he would. Nope, he's going to switch. He's going to take out the red rock.
I think Nate's done a few takeouts tonight, and he's been pretty steady with his takeouts.
I think so. Yep.
Stick with their strength.
More fun for us, though, if all those rocks are in play. Isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, this looks pretty steady again. Is he going to get the roll he wants? No, he's going to He's going to sit pretty much there, I think.
Good shot.
Pretty much there.
Yep. As you called it.
Okay, let's see what Mark Schubert can do. Again, he's calling for a hit and a roll behind that guard.
Oh, we got a little wide.
Not going to come inside. Is he going to get the hit? I don't think so. I think he's going to scoot on by.
Now Nate has to see if he can find his draw weight. Because he's played a few takeouts, hasn't he?
Yeah,
we were just talking about it.
He's been making takeouts all night. All right, back to where we were a while ago, except it's a yellow rock now sitting out on the wing.
Yeah. Line looks nice.
I think his weight looks pretty good too.
Ooh, it's checking up on him. Gonna get it in? That's still a good shot.
Yeah, right behind. Now there's two guards out there. Shuby needs to make this hit.
That looks better. I think you might have to get on that one.
Hey, he might miss it on the inside this time. I think he is.
Guys are doing a pretty good job of holding it.
Oh, he got it. He got a good roll.
In the open, but still a good shot.
Yeah. Man, that was an important hit.
That was.
I thought it was going to come inside. Yeah, this is kind of boring compared to the last end, huh? One rock in the house. I mean, no fun watching this. Well, it's kind of fun.
I still like watching. But
yeah.
it's more fun when there's lots of rocks in play.
Lots of things that can happen. And all right, the broom's down. Doug Cameron to make the hit. Would love to roll back to the middle. Can you get the roll?
I don't think so.
A little bit, but not enough. It's in the open.
So Terry will have a chance at the roll. He'll be rolling behind the tee line, but could roll away. But I guess I'd roll into the 4-foot circle. Make him make a shot.
Make him make it, yep. Force him into something different.
But job one. Make sure that rock goes away. I'm not sure, yes.
This looks good.
Rock is going away. Is it going to roll out?
It is going to roll out. All right, Doug Cameron now trying to draw behind cover.
Line looks good. Actually, might be a hair wide. Usually has been curling up pretty good.
That curls once it gets the hog line. It really starts curling. That's what it's doing.
Yeah, it sure did. Nice throw by Doug. They probably would have liked to have gone a little earlier, but they wanted to make sure that it did its break first. So probably can see half of it, maybe.
I think you got to draw now. I think you got to draw the other side. That's what Mike Farrell thinks too.
Yeah, it'd be a pretty tough takeout, wouldn't
That
it?
would be a tough takeout. It's at least 50% covered. Terry needs to switch to his draw here. And we haven't seen it move that much on this side, have we? Not. Seems to move less on this side.
This one is gonna. This one's gonna go.
It's coming. Can it get hidden? A little deep. What?
He did stay for shot. He's probably half in the open.
Come to or you hit that?
I think I come to it. You don't have hammer. If you can freeze on it. You take the end away completely.
Well, I mean, what it sets up is the other guy's getting one.
Yeah, I guess it'd be freeze, freeze, freeze. I
Right.
mean, you could.
I mean, it makes it easier for if I think that's what he's going to do. He's trying to come to it.
Ooh, one game over early tonight.
All right, Dan Peterson heading the other way. Decision's been made. They're going to try and come up on top of that red rock in the back.
Yeah, with that broom, you could even be throwing enough to bump it just a little bit, but I think it's just a make sure you're there broom.
Yes. You'd love to be above the tee line.
Line looks good to me. Maybe actually a little tight, a little narrow.
Yes, it is. It all depends on weight now. He's around the top guard.
Did he get past the second one?
I don't know if he can.
Wow.
He did not. Hits it, rolls off. It's a guard.
Now what do you do?
Yeah, how do you get two out of this?
I think that what you got to do is you almost got to hit that top one. You could do that, what Terry said. Drawing to that spot. That spot is there because it's not an easy shot. Would there be a way to tap that through? I'd be tempted to hit that yellow on the side and roll underneath. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you could do damage that way too. So
You sure could.
it's a risky shot. So I don't mind this draw. Get second count here in the top, just biting the top.
That assumes he gets second count. If
Second
he's
count
not
is-
second count, they're in trouble. Because I think it's possible to kick that red rock out.
You only got to be just past full 8, middle of the 8 foot, you know. All right, Mike's going to play his in turn.
And we know it curls back in here
Yeah,
with this.
yeah, make sure you get it out there.
The in turn throw.
Felipe thinks it's either light or narrow because they're on it right away.
Oh, I think it might be a little light myself.
Doesn't look bad to me.
Oh no, now it's coming nicely. Now
Make
they're
sure
off
you're
of
by. Make sure you're by.
It. It comes now.
Make sure you're by. Make sure you're by. Make sure you're by. Not all bad.
Yeah, they're not number 2 though. But it is depending what Danny. If Danny doesn't come through there, that certainly can be tapped back into the number 2 position.
Exactly. Yeah, that rock really just curled up on him, didn't it?
Yeah, they should have been sweeping it all the way because as we've seen, it really starts breaking once it gets to that hog line.
It does.
Still debating what to do on this. All right, I think the decision's been made. He's going to try and draw in. Interesting.
I don't mind it.
No, I don't mind it either. Right now, you're only giving up 1, but he's got to make this, or Mike Farrell's going to have a chance to get 2 here. He's got a couple ways he can do it. He can draw right in there, or he can bump his own up. So, I like it.
Play the out turn. Last time, it ran straight for a long time, and then it curled up, but he was a little light. So he should have a good feel for the weight right now.
Looks like a lot of broom to me, but we'll see what happens.
I thought he gave it a little outward inertia at the end.
I think he did.
So I don't know if he's trying to go around. And that can work too.
It sure can. Look at this come. Might be a little heavy. Oh, that's a good shot, but it's going to be heavy.
Just heavy.
Man,
now if you're Mike, you got to just tap that red one up.
Right. Same shot he just threw.
Guys have all seen it, so they know the right weight and everything else. The sweeper should have a pretty good idea of what it needs to do, all that sort of stuff.
It's going to tighten our ball game. Red's got one in the bank. Trying to get two.
I think actually even throwing the same weight that he just did would have been okay.
There's no way to get three here, is there?
No. Well,
I don't think there is. I can't see it.
Unless, if you chip it and then you roll off and then you spin back at, sometimes you see the rocks spin back towards the middle, but I don't see it, no.
You'd have to throw heavy weight to get that spin.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to throw heavy weight now.
He just wants T-line weight.
Wants to hit the broom, too.
A little narrow.
I thought he was a little narrow.
Felipe, the line looks good right now.
I think it's pretty good. I think he's out there about where he wants to be.
Because it should start curling now.
Yep. I think it's a good shot. I think he's going to get just what he wants. A little tap on that red rock, just a little bit. And that's enough for two.
Beauty.
Good shot from Mike Farrell. That became an interesting end.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that makes it... we're seesawing.
3-2.
3-2 after four. After four ends.
Give you some updates on the other sheets. Well, I should update our score. I don't see they haven't posted the fourth end score, but it's Erickson 5-3 over Carlson. On sheet 2, Littman over Marquardt. 4-0. Sheet 3, the game is over. Wickland over Fabini. They played 4 ends. Sheet 4, George over Claybaugh. They played 4 ends. Sheet 5, Mackey over Kozlowski. They're playing the 4th. Mackey's up 4-1. Sheet 6, Rustic Bar is up 4-2. They're playing with just Jeff, the Hike brothers, and Ryan Mellinger. On sheet 7, Red just scored, so I didn't see how much they scored, but they might have tightened that one up a little bit. And then our sheet is Hansen over Peterson 3-2.
And away we go into the 5th end. Nice center guard from Phil DeSalvo. Goes Mark Neustel. He's going to end up with a corner guard here.
Looks like corner, yeah.
Whether he wants it or not.
So now Felipe can probably... I would come around you, Bert. Wouldn't you come around your own center guard?
I'd try and get to the center without the hammer. Yep. I think he just changed that. Yeah, I think that's a better play without the, with the hammer. I would go to the outside.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and I was doing the scores before, so I didn't see which turn they played on the center guard, so Might be just the same shot, just more weight. Looks pretty good right now.
Well, I wasn't doing the scores, but I was watching you do the scores, so I also missed it.
Looks like a nice one from Felipe. Boy, he's had nice weight all night. Or did he get it in? Not. Yep, just in.
Oh, that's
Still a good shot.
That's a real good shot. Maybe all that play with the Brozic boys rubbed off on Phil, huh?
Mm-hmm. Mark going to try to go around the corner guard that he put up. Just add a 10, 12 feet. Oh, on that sheet next to us, Walker stole 2. Tie game, 3-3.
Oh, little light again, huh? In fact,
it ended up hogging, eh?
Yeah, it was 2 feet less rather than 16 feet more. Or 12 feet more, this case may be.
Now Shuby, he got kind of a nice stagger there. I think you play that in turn and go around, eh?
You sure do. Is it enough broom to get to do it? Let's see. I think he's on the broom.
Wait, yeah, it looks pretty good. A little tight to me. It looks like it's a little bit tight to the guard.
I think he's in the guard. Not sure that was ever enough room.
He got it around.
He got around it.
He took the other guard.
He splits him off.
It was a little heavy. That's probably why they got by. Still a good shot.
Yeah, it was okay. Except they
Now-
were better off before.
Yeah. Now Nate has right back to his wheelhouse. He's
Yeah,
been making these takeouts all night.
Mr. Takeout. Wants to hit it and roll back behind those 2 red rocks.
It looks pretty darn good to me.
He's got
Get
to
up.
hit. I don't know. Is he going to get the roll? I think he's going to sit there. Whoa, he did that. Nice roll. Very nice.
Run that red straight back.
And he almost covers the button. Nice shot from Nate Fox. Mike Farrell's taking a hard look at this. Yeah, I hate to move that, but what are you going to do?
You gotta move it.
I mean, you hate to move your red rock up front. They're so well positioned without the hammer, but
Yeah, there's a rock right on the button. Nothing you can do about it.
no, you gotta try something.
Oh, did he get by the top guard?
No, I think he's into the top. No, that's kind of the worst of all worlds for him, because now they don't have anything up front.
Well, they got that rock right in front.
Yeah, I like their chances before. Actually, I like their chances better 3 shots ago.
Yeah. So we'll see if Nate can figure out draw weight. He's been making so many nice takeouts.
He didn't want to come across this time. No, is he throwing it?
He's just drawing underneath
drawing underneath,
that corner guard.
okay.
Yeah, drawing under the corner guard. Looks like it might be a little heavy. Sometimes that's difficult when you gotta switch from takeouts to, oh, is it gonna hang on? I don't think so.
No. All right, now you can see a little bit of that yellow rock. Let's see what Terry Christensen can do here.
Gonna try to go around it with hack. I guess I don't mind that. I think you gotta take more broom,
I think you need more broom too.
but we'll see if he hits it or not. But if you split off your red or it curls too much and you run it straight back, it looks narrow to me.
Narrow and light is not a good combination.
Oh,
He's
no.
into his own.
Yeah,
But if he comes across and hits his own square,
go straight back now,
it
straight
could
back.
play it back. I mean, it could play. Whoop, whoop. That'll work. Oh no, it's into the open. But So is the yellow rock in the open now?
No, that's a good result.
Yeah, that was a very good result.
Because you blocked that. There's nothing you can't draw underneath that corner anymore because the red stayed there.
Plus, you kept your shooter in place, so there's 2 red rocks in the house. So Doug Cameron has to knock that red rock out and roll away from his yellow rock in the middle.
Playing his in turn.
Does not want to roll to the center here. They're holding it. Well, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. It's going to roll back over near that other yellow rock. It's not what they wanted.
Well, just off nose makes a double. Even nose, I think, makes a double. Depending on how hard you throw it.
Too bad they don't have Nate Fox throwing it.
Yeah. Yeah, Nate, you'd already move the yellows out of the way. But Terry's, we'll see if he can hit the broom here.
He's got good weight, and I think he's on the broom.
Oh,
it might curl too much. It's going to curl too much. They're not going to take advantage of that.
Oh, did he flash it? Must have got it going. I didn't think he was that narrow when it left it. He must have turned it in a little bit.
That was a big miss. They had a chance there.
Yeah, now yellow's in good shape to score.
At least 2.
Yeah.
Put one up on top of that? I think you got to, huh?
Yeah, you got to do something with it. You could move them, I suppose. I'd just put it top 12. You know, you never like. Yeah, that's what Danny's trying to think. Do we want to spread these out? But I'd be tempted to just guard it with. You know, you don't like guarding with the hammer, but a little split is good too. If you have freeze on it, actually, it's pretty good. But can you get rid of all 3?
Oh, I don't think you can get rid of all 3. I think he's come down on top of the in favor of the guard.
I mean, all that red has is they just got skips rocks, so I don't mind guarding these 2.
No, I like it. I don't mind coming on top of it, freezing to it either. I don't think they can get 3. They're going to carry too far? No, that's going to be a good rock. Just what they wanted.
Yep.
Oof, you can see from our end, looking down the ice, you can see nothing down there. That's perfectly covering it. You've got your outside red rock you could come in off of and perhaps get rid of something.
That's hard too. That's a tough angle. That's skinny, but
there's
there's nothing easy about it.
No.
I think you almost got to just try to run that yellow back in there. See if you can move them around. Otherwise, you peel it off.
The problem is then you leave your own red up in front too. You're helping them because I don't think you're going to get it square. If you could hit it square, cut them down. Not an easy situation for Mike Farrell. He's up 1, 3-2, and playing the 5th in. Still debating down there, Mike Farrell and Terry Christensen. Oh, decision's been made. What are they going to do? Terry's got that broom down.
Yeah, it looks like probably hack kind of weight. Try to chip one out of there. Because that's all you can. I mean, at this point, all you can do is try to cut them down a little bit.
The problem with this, and I don't know what else they could do, to tell you the truth. The problem with this is your red rock, your shooter's going to be right in the open.
Yep.
If you make the shot. If you don't, it's even worse.
A little narrow.
Yes. It's going to be under that guard, I think. For sure. He did clear it out. Forces Dan Peterson into another guard. He's got to make it as perfectly as Doug Cameron did.
Now, if I'm Danny, I think I go ahead and go right on it. Or into the 8-foot or something.
I think he's going to try and replicate Doug Cameron's shot. Hard to do. Hard to get that guard just perfect. Let's see. If you're gonna miss this, if you're not gonna be perfect, you want to be on the left side of that rock, not the right. You want
You want to be on the left side of center line.
left side of center line
as we're looking at it.
as we are looking. Yep.
Just so I can show what we're talking about. Left side of center line.
If you push the right button, we could see what we're talking about.
Well, it wouldn't be left on the other one.
No, I guess not. It would be on the upper side.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to make sure he doesn't have a shot to hit that top yellow rock in the nose.
And like you say, don't even mind coming right in.
Oh no! If you can come up to that, you're fine. And that might be what he's trying to do here. It might over curl though too. Might over curl here.
This is gonna over. Well, oh, it stopped up pretty good. Yeah, very good shot.
Yes, it is. Yeah, he did replicate what Doug Cameron did.
It's a high enough guard. You could probably throw board weight, hack weight, get around and get rid of one of them. Again, you'd leave your shooter in the open, but you'd make him make a shot.
What's he saying? T-line weight?
I think he said like back 8.
Back 8 weight. And you don't want to be out in the open here because that gives them 3. Right now they've got 2.
That's what he's saying. If he can bump it, get to the nose and bump it back to the back 8, I like it. It's not easy, but I like it.
Yeah, I like coming and just coming up to the nose of it because I don't think they can get 2. I don't think they can get 3. If he can come up to the nose of that top yellow rock. But we will see.
Well, they were on it early. They got it. Are they going to be able to get it by?
Oh, they got to get it by. I think they're going to get it by. It's good sweeping. I think they're by. They're backing off of it now. I think this is going to be a good shot. Just if he doesn't bounce, very nice. I don't think they can get 3. That was a good shot.
Oh, you could get 3. Draw the side of the 4-foot.
Oh yeah, but it's a lot more difficult than it was.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it was a good shot from Mike Farrell. Real good shot.
Yeah, if he could have thrown that 2 feet harder, he'd have knocked that one out and be laying second count. But still a nice shot.
I thought it was a great shot under the circumstances because if it bounces into the open, if it gives him an open takeout for 3, that's. I mean, he just took 2 in the last end. If he gives up 2 here, he gives up 2. It's a seesaw contest. So Dan Peterson, to get 3, has to hit full 4-foot.
Last shot here, the 5th end. Line's good. It's all about the weight right now. Sweepers aren't touching it, so it might be a little heavy.
I think it's heavy. I'm not sure how much he really tried on that one. I think he was happy with his 2. Well, no, its weight's not bad. It's just a little heavy. So 2 for Dan Peterson to make it a 4-3 game.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
See, I can give you a quick updates. Other scores over on sheet 1. Ericsson's reeled off some steals here, and they're up 9-3.
Wow.
Sheet 2 is done. Littman over Marquardt. Wickland Fabini's done. Wickland over Fabini. George over Claybaugh. Mackey's extended his lead over Kozlowski. They're up 6-1. Gorix and Rustic have a pretty good battle going over on sheet 6. They didn't post the 5th end score, so I don't know what happened there, but it's 4-3. Oh, Walker just scored 2 just stole 2 in the 5th end to take a 5-3 lead after 5. And our game, Peterson just took 2.
And Peterson just has a nice center guard. With the first rock of our 6th end. Mike Farrell wants to try and come around that. Felipe De Salvo's had good weight all night.
Looks a little... No, it looks pretty good, doesn't it?
I think it looks real good. That's a very nice shot. Top of the 4-foot, pretty much behind cover. You can come to it, and that's about all you can do. That's what that. We lost Danny Peterson momentarily.
So Mark's going to see if he can freeze right on that shot rock. This looks like a little more weight, but it's not bad.
No, I think it's close to the same line.
You better go. Maybe not. Well, it was a little heavy. Not bad, though.
Just gonna scoot on by. That's a good shot from. That's gonna be the counter. No, it isn't gonna be the counter, but that's pretty much what was called for.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good shot from Mark Newstall. Very nice shot.
Yeah, I think to me, you make that takeout. If you can roll to the inside, it's good. If you end up nosing it and you get rid of your own, it's not the end of the world. If you're going to try to score 2, you can't be leaving rocks there in the 4-foot.
And the way this game is gone, you want to score 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, try to throw a soft weight takeout, enough that it'll curl. What is he looking for? About a foot of curl?
Yeah.
This is tight.
Oh, it's real tight. Tight. A lot of hurry calls out there. Does he buy anything? Buy the guard?
He did just get by.
Oh,
Wow.
he's got to keep that shooter. Keep that shooter. He does not. Oh, nope. Rolls out. But, nevertheless, a good shot.
Well, now if you're Danny, don't you just have Nate take that out? He's been making every hit.
Nope, he's going to have him
Freeze on
make
it.
the same shot just again. We saw Nate throw 1 draw, I think, and make 1 draw. See if he's got another draw in him here. Actually, that weight looks pretty good. It might curl
too much, yeah.
It's
Wow, that thing just took off.
man, it did.
Don't know if it picked something or if he had a softer handle or what, but it really took off. And it made that
Covered that red
guard,
rock
and they're
even more.
staggered. Boy, now if you could freeze one right in there. I'd be real tempted to freeze one, but top 12 is pretty good.
The putting the top 12 sets up a double.
Well, I was thinking like half undercover or something.
Yeah, I like that better. Where he motioned there, where he put the broom.
It should finish.
Yeah, it should.
Make sure you're by.
It's gonna be a good rock. It'll be a very nice rock.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible to make a double, but it's pretty difficult with that yellow rock in the way. It's there, I guess, but
Look who's shooting.
yeah, I guess I gotta remember who's shooting.
All right, Nate Fox. Been the takeout king tonight. He's got that steady weight coming. Can he hit it just right?
Stuffed it. See, that was pretty tough double takeout.
It was a very tough double, but
left himself in a real
not
nice
bad.
spot.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Oh, I don't like the guard here. I like the draw behind those two, don't you? I mean, they're trying to get points here. They've got the hammer. Guarding up front is not the way to go.
Yeah, I would just ignore that and come. I like what you said. I like putting a rock in the 8-foot circle behind those two. Ignore that stuff that's in the middle. I mean, this can work too, but he's a little wide, isn't he?
Yeah, he's wide, well wide. No, maybe it'll come back. It's light.
It's coming back.
It is. It's going to provide some cover. Yeah, it definitely covers that. Worry about the second point later, I guess, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's possible to hit that red, but the problem is, if you pick your yellow out, then you got nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I sure do.
And it's really hard to keep your shooter too.
He doesn't have Nate Fox up now. Of course, Doug Cameron's no slouch either
No.
on making these takeouts.
Well, it looks like they're going to take a run at it.
If it works, it's great.
It's going to play just hack weight, boy. I don't mind it, I guess. Like you say, if it works, it's fantastic.
Doug Cameron, and his release is just right on the broom. Oh, does he have the weight? I think that's going to come across and hit his own, just like you said.
Will it cross enough?
The good news
Second count under cover.
is, yes, exactly. Now he's got.
Now you're now you're forced to guard. You have to
Yes.
guard, and it's not an easy guard either,
No, it
because I think you got to play it from the intern side. Yeah, you got to guard it. You don't have a choice. I think you got to take more broom than that, don't you?
I think you need more broom than that for a guard too. A lot more broom.
I think you need another
I think-
foot,
I would say
maybe 2 feet. I agree.
I like coming into the house here.
He got a little wide of the broom, I think, so. But it will curl, so. Don't cross the center line. Over and off. Good shot.
Yes, it is.
Because I don't think that takeout is there anymore. Oh, it's a long guard, but yeah, I don't think it's there anymore.
I think it's makeable. I think it's makeable. Boy, I would have liked that a lot closer in.
Yeah. So he's going to take less. He's taking more broom, so
More
he must be taking the weight down a little
Yeah,
bit.
and it's exactly the same turn he just threw.
Problem is, how will it run with different weight? You know what I mean? I thought he was fairly close to that broom.
Yep. He's by. He's got it.
What a shot.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Well, now Terry's going to have to replicate that shot.
Yes, he is. He is.
That was a great shot. And that thing really did curl plenty, so yeah, I'd be almost tempted to run my red back in. But I think you got to try the same thing.
I think you got to try the same thing.
So that's just back 8 weight he threw.
No, we know. We just saw it now. Yeah, there, and he's come down on the same thing. Terry's been a little light tonight, though. You know, I'm not going to get the weight back just to where it needs to be. Let's see.
That's a little more weight.
He's on the broom. Yeah, off the sweep for sure. It's close. Is it going to clear that top yellow one?
He did.
Oh, he did. That's
but
shot.
very nice shot, but it rolled into the open. Just a little thicker, and it would have been a great shot.
No, it was a great shot anyway, because he had to get through there. It was a really good shot. Let's see who's counting here. Yellow's counting.
I think yellow is count.
But this shot out in the wing, if they don't roll somewhere, it's going to give. Mike Farrell a chance to hit and roll. We're into Skip's rocks now.
Yeah, Danny needs to get the flop under here, doesn't he?
The flop under or to roll out, actually. Just don't sit there. Throwing pretty good weight here. I think he's going to sit there.
All right. Mike's got a... He wouldn't have to hit. He could draw with his first. I'd be actually almost tempted to play the outturn draw around that high red guard to score 2, because they're laying 1 and 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I think he's going to play the hit. That's fun this end. Another good end. Good game, good end. The broom is down. They're playing that hit and roll behind. He needs to roll over about 2 feet. Mike's made some good shots tonight.
Yeah,
He's got another one.
Yeah, hit and roll. I guess I don't mind the hit and roll here, especially if you make it.
His line is looking pretty good. I think it's looking real good. Let's see. He's going to hit on the inside of the rock.
Nope.
No, he's not. He's gonna
Not even going to get
there.
shot rock. So
That's
it must run pretty straight out there, because Danny's, I thought, did the same thing. I was expecting it to see it snap a little bit, and it never did.
Well, now Dan Peterson's got the chance to hit and roll behind, which will really make it tough for for Mike Farrell. ready for our penultimate rock in this sixth end. Dan Peterson with his final rock, 1 to go for Mike Farrell. Is he going to get the roll? He might. He's got a chance at the roll here.
He's going to...
Oh, into the open, but counting number 2. 1 and 2.
It's not in the open.
Well, I think it is.
Huh?
I think he can come down through that same gap and tap it. I don't think he can get 2 out of this, but he can get 1.
No, all you can do is draw. It's not... I mean,
Yeah, yeah, it's a draw, but to that back yellow one.
Yeah, I'm just saying that you said the rock was in the open.
Oh.
It's not in the open. But
I
you can
guess
use it as backing.
It is. Yeah, you're right. It's not wide open. There are rocks up in front
There's
of
2
it.
rocks in front of it.
I'm
so.
surprised they're coming this way because I think he could come down there. Of course, with the draw weight,
Yeah.
he couldn't make it. He
Yeah.
couldn't get it. So I'm not surprised.
The only hard part is that we're pretty wide, so it's just a matter of... I think the weight is fine out here. It seemed like we've had a couple out here.
We saw one that curled in close. I'm not
Yeah.
sure who threw that earlier in the game. Probably in the 4th end, maybe?
A little tight. Well, Felipe, did he get it out past? We're past
I
now.
think it passed, yeah.
Now it's just all about the weight.
It's going to come in. It's going to come in now.
Weight only. Don't have backing.
Leaving it alone now.
Now
Ooh,
you got
it's a rock.
backing.
Yeah, no,
Nice drop.
That's a good rock from Mike Farrell. Picks up 1 against 2. That's a very nice rock from Mike.
Tie game at 7:37.
Well, we got one more end, huh?
I think this will be the last.
Dandy games. Boy, this has been fun. Just
Is
like we said, they're tied in the standings, both 5, 7, and 1, 11 points. And they're playing like it. And it is cold in here.
I am getting very cold. A little update on the game next door. DeVore scored 3 to take a 6-5 lead. And let's see, are they done on sheet 1? I think they're done on sheet 1. That
Looks
was
like it.
Erickson over Carlson. So we just got 4 games. Half the club is still playing.
Half the club. All right. Phil DeSalvo to open up our 7th end. And we presume our last end.
Yeah, at 7:38, they'd have to get this end done in about 6 minutes, right? 7, 8 minutes?
That's like the 4-minute mile.
Yeah, that's right. That don't happen.
Well, it happens now. For a long time, it didn't happen. Nice opening rock from Phil. Right on the center line.
And I wasn't here last night. Is the buzzer working? Did
The
you play?
buzzer did not work last night, actually. It's too cold for the buzzer to work. But I think, there's games to come at 7 o'clock or whatever.
Yeah, so I think people know
6
that
o'clock. What is it? No, 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Get confused.
7 in Mountain.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. You play different nights and they're different times and it gets a little confusing. All right, attempt to come behind.
Yep.
Looks like a good shot from Mark Newstel.
Did not get in the house.
That's just fine. Well, no, I guess they got the...
Who's got hammer? Yellow's got hammer, so they probably would rather it be a little more open. Boy, he's asking for a rock up front. I'd be tempted to put one right in there right now, wouldn't ya? I guess I don't mind the one in front.
No, a tie game. Yeah, it's going to be the last game, so I think you got it.
Last end?
Last end. You got to mess up the front here.
Got room right now.
It's going to have room. It's not going to come in contact with those guards. We'll see how much weight he's got.
I guess once you're in, go ahead and bring it in.
All right,
bad.
this raises a question now. Do you hit that? Try and get the roll, or do you try and bump your own in? Well,
You got hammer, you hit it.
Decision,
Or try to.
Decision's been made. Ooh, did he push it out? I think it might have the right weight, though. Oh, it's going to be close. It's coming.
I think he's got.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. Or if he doesn't, he's going to push it in right underneath.
No, good shot.
All right. Rolls out. Good shot from Mark Newstow. The stagger calls for an out turn here.
Yeah, it's your chance to sink one in there.
And then yellow's going to have a chance to bounce their own, their yellow rock up front in.
Yeah, if that rock was a little more in the open, I'd be tempted to
Might be a little
hit
wide.
that yellow one.
Might be a little wide and a little light here. That going to make it? I don't think it's going to make it.
Certainly wide.
It's going to be in the open regardless. Well, it's going to make it.
Oh, yeah, that was too late.
Didn't look like it, did it?
No, it
Is
seemed,
left?
seemed like.
But that's that stick. It fakes you right out. Hard to call it. Mr. Takeout here. We got a tie game playing what we presume to be the final end.
You've actually played pretty quick so far this
they
end.
have.
But,
They have.
so I don't know. Maybe they'll, without the buzzer, they may try to play another one. That one's hanging.
Yeah,
So
Nate's going to get it.
Oops.
He's not going to, I think he's going to roll out, but he got
I
it.
missed that. I had to click the wrong button.
Now, I like playing the your tap on your yellow rock.
Take it out, you mean?
I try and
But it's
raise
red.
it.
Red is up right now.
Oh, red's up.
Then you gotta just straight draw.
Then you draw.
That line's definitely tighter.
Well,
The weight's good.
the
It's-
same
you gotta,
shot he just threw, so
You gotta get it by. Gotta get it by.
it's by so far. Looks good. He's by everything. That's gonna be a good shot. Could be in
Put
the
it
game
in the
winner.
top four. Make it your winner.
Oof, that's a good shot. Now, do you like taking out that yellow one?
If you're Danny, I think I'd play. Yeah, is he gonna get rid of make the whole thing wide open?
He's gonna take out the red one.
Yeah, I think I like that.
Well, Nate ought to be able to do this. I mean, this isn't as far as all those other takeouts he's made. Nate's asking for the other turn. I kind of like the first call first. If he happened to be wide, he could run his yellow back, but we'll see. I'm not going to argue against Nate
No.
Fox's takeouts tonight.
The way he's been tonight, if he asks for the other turn, you give him the other turn. Uh-oh.
Might get his own. Nope.
I would have let that come up a little bit. But Danny was thinking peel more than he was thinking I think Doug, when they talked about that other turn, they were thinking double peel.
Mm-hmm.
And so they swept it to not get the double peel, but didn't want to leave a shooter. I can understand that.
Boy, I'll tell you, I want to be behind that yellow rock here.
If you're cornered right on it, it's pretty good too.
If I'm cornered on it, I'm happy.
Cornered underneath it. This one's definitely light. Did he get it out there?
Yeah, I think he got it out there.
Yeah, the line looks good.
The line looks real good. He's down that 4-foot line now, and now coming back toward the middle.
Like you said, if you could get it underneath there.
That would be ideal. But if
If you're in front of it and cornered on it, it's pretty good
he's
too.
He's going to corner on it. Don't tap it. Don't move it too much. Oh.
Right next to it.
Yeah, that is not as good. But
no, I think I don't know. Could you have got? I'm trying to think if did they stop sweeping it?
I'm not sure.
They probably should have kept sweeping it.
You're the guy that won't get me instant replay. So
yeah, I refuse.
So Doug Cameron's up now, and he's going to try and run that yellow one back onto the red one. Take it out. See if he can do it. Big shot.
Yeah, I'd be tempted to just peel the whole front right off, but. Is he on the red?
He is right. He's on the red. And he's going to sit right there and corner that yellow rock and make it useless.
Well, actually that drag effect. Hey, buzzer.
Buzzer. This is our last end. There are 5 rocks left.
Does that now? Do you know?
There's 6 rocks left.
Do you understand drag effect, Doug?
No. No. Sometimes it happens.
I think right now, to me, if you hit that yellow rock in the top on the nose, it drags right onto the red.
Well, we'll see, because they're going to try it. Maybe.
Terry might just be guarding that.
Oh, well, let's see what Terry's doing here.
I wouldn't mind coming around it.
No, I like coming around. I like having 2 in. But if he gets too close to that, too deep, he could set up a double. I don't think he's happy with it.
I don't mind this shot.
No, I think it's looking good. Well, they're going to sit. He's saying, all right, Mr. Drag Effect, let's see if it's there.
No,
he's
Danny's
drying. No, he's
Danny.
drying.
Danny said we could. See, I think I'd run it. Well, we'll find out. I think it drags right onto that red. But
does it matter which turn they throw?
I think it does.
Yeah.
And I think you got to throw the out to make that happen. And so then I'm not sure. I think if he throws the in, then I'm not sure it does.
The out is taken away here.
I think so too. So playing the draw. And I like playing the draw here. That's
Doug Cameron's great at the draw.
Ooh, I didn't see who won on sheet 6.
I didn't see either, but I don't like that guard high, and I think that's probably why Terry was a little upset with himself. Is this heavy? This might be a tad heavy.
Oh, looks good.
Looks very good.
Now, I think you got... It's half open, so I think you could play backline weight and bump it back.
Oh, I think you could too, and I think you have to. The problem is you set that up then and you give them a backboard.
Maybe.
But you got to.
Yeah, there's nothing else you can do.
You could try your drag play.
No, the drag doesn't help you now.
No, that shot Terry threw, and he was unhappy with that. He threw it too light. He needed to be... He needed to, he's set up a guard for them now, in effect. So this is Mike Farrell with his first shot. They do not have the hammer.
So you got to throw this one just through the house, back 12, just through, something like that.
Yeah. Not sure how much, well, we know it curls. If it's absolutely perfect, if you could hit that yellow rock just to the inside of center.
That'd be fantastic.
Oh, man, it'd be a great shot. Now, let's see.
A little tight on the line.
Well, yeah, maybe. They're holding it out there so far. It's,
On the guard.
No, he's kind of getting... There's a chance to get by. There's a chance to get by. He's by. He may hit it on the inside.
Is it enough to tap it through, though?
It is enough.
Who is that close right now?
Wow.
I think it's yours.
I think it's red.
I think it's red right now.
Wow, that was a good shot.
Good shot, good sweep.
Yes,
They got it on there. I thought they were into the guard.
Now, what does Danny Peterson do here?
We think it's you.
Mike Farrell is asking us
Who's shot rock?
who's shot rock, and it's
close.
really close.
But I think Doug can draw, or Danny could draw down to his own and be shot rock.
Yes, for sure. For sure.
They finished next door. I did not see who.
That's because it's too exciting here.
Yeah, it is. I haven't been able to scan my other sheets like I like to do. Yeah, this has been a real dandy.
It's been back and forth. Been a great game. Great game. All right, Dan Peterson, he's got the hammer, his first rock here.
Big shot.
What he doesn't want to do is hit that red rock.
Doesn't want to touch it. No
He
way.
doesn't want to touch that. He's got to come around that and get on top of his back yellow rock. He's out there far enough, and I see what the weight is.
Line looks good.
I think it looks good right now too. I'm not sure the weight. Where's that rock? Here it comes. Good.
Oh, he must think maybe he.
Ooh, he's good.
Well, I don't know.
It's possible. I don't know.
It could be yellow. I don't know.
It could be.
Yeah, so maybe he was just guarding his shot rock.
Yeah, it may be, and maybe you came up light.
Yeah, maybe, our overheads are always a little goofy too, so.
So,
Now, if that's the case, you got to play a double tap, or you straight draw that other side.
well, I like the double tap because you don't want to give them something easy.
Exactly.
I think the double tap is the way to go, but
He could play the same weight that he just played.
yeah, it'd be ideal.
That would be the ideal weight. You don't want to play any less. Boy, the overhead, I thought it was yellow.
You think it's yellow?
Well, I thought it was red before, but now
Maybe it's
the way they're
yellow.
looking, they must think it's yellow.
Yeah, maybe it is yellow.
Because otherwise, wouldn't you just guard?
Huh?
If you thought you were shot, wouldn't you just guard?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't want to get back there. All right, we're coming down to the final two shots here. Mike Farrell, he's got to throw exactly what he just threw.
He's taking more broom, isn't he?
I don't know that he is. I don't think he is. He wants to hit it on the outside, that yellow rock on the outside. Or is he going to try it? No, he's got to tap that yellow into his red. Just tap it back a little bit. All right, big shot. Game's on the line. He's on the broom.
They're sweeping it hard.
Yeah, they got to hold it to the outside. It's holding.
Wow. Held maybe too much. Oh, that's pretty close. Has it got enough to bump it twice?
One, two.
What a
Oh, that's a good shot. Now there's no question.
Red is definitely shot rock
And
now.
what does Danny Peterson do? He's got a triple.
You got to probably do the same thing.
He's got a triple. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Very nice shot by Mike. Couldn't have done any better, I don't think.
No, I don't think there was any way to do that.
No, with the way they're lined up, the angles are more critical. You got to be even more precise than what Mike was.
And Mike had to be pretty precise.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a dandy shot. That was a really good shot.
Well, again, they've come through with a nice game for us, haven't they?
Sure have. Tight in the standings. And it's been tight all night. No Mark Hansen, no Quinn Evanson.
Yeah, I wonder where Q is.
Don't know.
He didn't tell you?
No, he didn't tell me.
I think he would have texted you or
Nobody
something.
tells me anything. All right. Final swallow of juice for Dan Peterson.
So I think you got to hit this
just about like Mike just did.
Yeah,
Just
probably.
on
I
the
was gonna
outside.
say just on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Nose doesn't do it.
No.
It's got to be almost like half a rock. So last rock. Can he match it?
The game is on the line.
Probably
Red to yellow to red.
Yeah, 2/3. But they're playing more weight.
Oh, they got to.
Yeah, because they got to bump it out of there.
Yeah. Okay, our rock's on the way. Is it going to curl with that much weight? It's way out there. It's moving. It's not going to move enough, I don't think, with that weight. No, it's going to go by. And Mike Farrell is going to win this game by a score of 5-4.
Very fun game to watch.
What a great game! What some great shots!
Yeah,
Man, that was a good shot from Mike there at the end.
that was a beauty. All right, I'll give you a quick updates on the other scores as I saw them. Walker ended up scoring 2 in that 7th end and getting the victory against DeVore. So that's a
Really?
good win over DeVore.
Very good.
Sheet 6, Rustic. It was tied in the 6th. The next thing I know, their Rustic Bar was pushing a broom, so they must have had a big end in the 7th. And over on sheet 5, Mackey and Kozlowski, that is actually 7-5 right now in favor of Mackey. But from what I can see, I think Red's got 2 rocks in there right now. Maybe 3. So, good fun night again.
Oh, that's a good night of curling tonight. We will not be on the air next week. We're going to watch the Olympics.
Yep.
Encourage you to also check your listings for games. I think the first game that's going to be on television is going to be February 8th. That's Thursday at 5 a.m. in the morning.
I think I think there might actually be a game tomorrow night.
I think there is, but I think it's going to be on the web.
Yeah,
I think if I got it. This is on NBC Sports Network.
That sounds
5
right.
a.m. on Thursday, February 8th. U.S. against Canada in mixed doubles. But they'll be in full swing the following week. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back with you in 2 weeks.
Yep.
And look forward to that. And so for Jim Lutnan, this is Doug Britton saying good night from the chilly press box at the Duluth Curling Club. See you in 2 weeks.
Yep, good night.